Hello. And we are live. Hello, everyone. Thunderous Wolf here. Welcome one, welcome all to another stream. And we are live. And we are... Why are you ewing me? What did I do to you? Thunderous Wolf. Why call me an idiot? Oh God, what happened? What did you do? Oh no. Oh God. The bug just broke. Bro, the bug just broke. The bug just broke. Bro, cool, bro. It's it's not even continuing with the script. Oh no. It broke. Chow, you broke it. The bug. Here, let me refresh. Hold on, let me refresh. Let me refresh my mix it up. Let me give you back your points, Bo. Hold on, let me go to my rewards queue real quick here. Let me give you that back. It broke. You dumb fucking cretin. You fucking fool. And then he just stares at me. He just stares at me. He just stares at me. Where is Cool Bug Facts? Do I not know my own? There it is. Okay. I was about to say, do I not know my own thing there? All right, there we go. We're back and we are live. Chat, I have a chat. This is a new vocal stem for me. This is a new vocal stem for me. I swear to God, this is a new vocal stem. Who all do I see in the chat today? I see Rizamaru, I see Green Eagle, I see Fox Demon, there's Michigan, there's Jinx, there's Dr. Gath, there's Coffee Jelly with the 3-stream streak, excellent. Once again, Josh the Night Fury, thank you again for the resub, subbed for 10 months, welcome on in, welcome. There's Cody, let me scroll down here, Cody with the 10-stream streak, excellent. Namor the Dragon, Defective Realm, Reaper Squad. Any lurkers in the chat? Welcome on in. I hope y'all are having a good day today. The bug was literally wide-duding me. With the pose and like how his arms and hands were, he kind of was wide-duding me, yeah. Yo, Josh, thank you for the 100 bits. Yo, thank you.
Hey, Thunder. I got to ask, do you think all the hype around Tasha in Ace Combat 8 is
what? Do I think it's what? You can't just leave us with suspense like that. You can't just leave us with a suspense like that. Yo, Jaretha, welcome, and Rava Wolf, welcome. Remember, lost my 69 stream streak, would have been 70. Remember watching the dog game and you having issues and then rating, but apparently, so I didn't, the internet connection issues were fixed from last time. I am so sorry, I didn't think about that until like after I was done. Here, chat, come all. I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that until after that second stream. I'm like, oh shit, people streaks. No! You lost your streak as well. Yo, Fox Demon, I'm so sorry for anyone's streaks. No, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. So for anyone who missed what happened on Monday, yo, Fuzon, welcome on in, welcome. For anyone who missed what was happening on Monday, lots of tech issues. It turned out that my dad forgot that I was streaming on Monday, and so he was like downloading his own stuff, so the bandwidth went burr for a little bit there. But afterward, yo, Josh, thank you for the 100 bits. Yo, thank you. Oh, hang on, I forgot to adjust my...
Do you think all the hype surrounding Tasha in Ace Combat 8 is warranted?
Do I think the hype surrounding Tasha in Ace Combat 8 is warranted? I've been intentionally keeping like myself away from like character profiles and portraits and everything. I want to go in as blind to Ace Combat 8 as possible. So I don't have as unfortunate or as unfulfilling as this answer may be. I don't as unfulfilling and as this answer may be, I don't have a particular opinion on Tasha yet. But yeah. So, what was I saying? Oh, hang on real quick. So the stream elements are, I forgot I have my bit alerts done through stream elements, not through Twitch. So hold on, I'm gonna go back to my stream here. Or back to my stream. I'm gonna go back to the just starting soon screen here, man. I'm gonna go, I don't know why I'm saying, man. Like, Twitch, stream, man, come on. Here, I'm adjusting my size boxes here because I want people to actually, I want people to actually see the text of, like, whenever they do the cheers and everything. Okay, there we go. I think we should be good. I'll need to adjust it for the gameplay, the gameplay screen, but that'll be whatever. Let me bring that music back up. Let me get to the lo-fi music going again. Rip to everyone's streaks. Yeah, I'm sorry, no. Rip to everyone's streak, I'm sorry, no. I'm sorry, no. What was I saying, though? When you restarted stream on Monday, it became so cursed with the bad grammar. Dude, I don't know what happened to me on Monday. I don't know what the hell happened to me on Monday, man. All I would say is she's cute. You maintained your streak, it was everyone. The curse of bad grammar, yeah. Sorry, Chris. Oh, you're good, you're good. Have you been enjoying your Switch too? I still need to give Mario Kart World a spin. I redeemed the code. I have Mario Kart World on my Switch too. I still need to give it a go at some point. I'm looking forward to it though, especially Rainbow Road, because I've listened to the music of Rainbow Road in particular. So I'm really, really excited for that. I'm really excited for that. And I did pre-order the new Star Fox game as well. I did pre-order the new Star Fox game as well. $49.99, so 50 bones instead of the usual like 70 or something like that. So not as bad as I thought. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Not as bad in terms of like how much money. In terms of like how much money it would like take out and everything. So not too shabby. Yo, Heine, welcome on in. Welcome. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. Hope y'all are doing good. And we are live with the cute bottomless Fulf. My grammar has in parentheses been affected. I'm not a bottom. What the fuck? Wait, what are you saying what the fuck for? What happened to my straight? Oh, so for those, okay, so for anyone who missed it, I restarted the stream on Monday because I was able to figure out what the internet issues were. So that counted as a new stream. So yeah, I didn't even think about people's streaks. I didn't even think about both streaks until after. You were on both? Wait, you were lurking? You were lurking on both of those? You were lurking on both of those? Also, streams don't work that way. Oh, wait, yeah, it's like once within a 24-hour time period. Yeah, or something like that, right? It was something like that. So wait, yeah. So wait a minute, yeah, how did people lose their streak? Wait a minute, no, like genuinely, hold on. No. Heine brings up a good point. How did people lose their streak then? If it's only once per 24 hours, no matter how many times a streamer goes live individually on a given day. They only count as one stream per day / 24 hours. It doesn't matter how many times you stream. Wait, yeah. Wait. Heine brings up a good point. Says, well, I mean, as far as I'm aware, the whole like once a day, 24 hours thing has been going on for a while. So me restarting the stream, no, wait a minute. Yeah, me restarting the stream on Monday shouldn't have affected anything then. Yo, Carlos, welcome. Dude, yeah, me restarting the stream on Monday shouldn't have affected anything because that was within the 24-hour like window before a new eligible like stream streak. Thought it was 24 hours to make up after the missing one. Hold on, wait. Wait, hold on. Twitch, how do stream streaks work? Wait. Hold on. Hang on, I'm going to Twitch. We're investigating this. Hold on. How to build, what breaks a watch streak, so interesting, okay. Previously, missing even one stream would reset your watch streak to 0. However, Twitch now offers watch streak recovery for meaningful streaks, 3+ consecutive, giving you a second chance. Wait, so it is per stream? Wait. On-demand content, live streams, watch streak recovery, VOD recovery not working. Wait. Hold on. I'm on the thing here. I'm on the Twitch page right here. Is there a light mode or a dark mode? Excuse me. I'm on light mode right now. This shit sucks. I'm flashbanging myself. So, okay, Twitch off. Okay, wait. Offer your commitment is, yeah, hold on. Is it 24 hours to recover or 24 hours from your streak? Allows you to maintain. This feature recognizes that life happens, so you shouldn't lose weeks or months of dedication because you missed one broadcast. If you originally had a watch streak of 3 consecutive streams or more, if your eligible watch streak is at risk. Oh, it's 24 hours when the first stream missed ended, not within a period. Oh. To recover your watch streak, watch recorded content from the missed stream or watch another live stream from the channel. Whichever you choose, do so within 24 hours from when the first missed stream ended. You'll see a confirmation message when your watch streak has been successfully maintained. Well, see, here's the thing. People's watch streaks would have been fucked anyway, because when I did the disconnect and the reconnect thing to see if it was just my router messing up, the reconnect didn't happen in time. The disconnect protection ran out, so it counted as a new stream. So either way, unfortunately, it would have been boned. Either way, it would have been boned. You don't do Tuesday streams, so there's no saving it after missing the second one. Yeah, that shouldn't make sense because I got 2 streaks on Monday. Also, I got the streak in the first stream before you made a new one. So it's, yo, Cairo, welcome. So it seems like, yeah. Yeah. Oh, that sucks, man. Yeah. Yo, Carlos, welcome. I'm pretty sure that's not how streaks work. Twitch is just fucking up. I mean, to be fair, you know, you shouldn't ever trust what the multi-billion-dollar corporation says, but I'm here, sorry for the incoming flashbang. But this is directly from Twitch's help page. I'm pretty sure. Recovery process. To recover your watch streak, watch recorded content from the missed stream or watch another live stream from the channel. Whichever you choose, do so within 24 hours from when the first missed stream ended. You'll see a confirmation message when your watch streak has been successfully maintained. So that wording to me makes it sound like it's based on within 24 hours from whichever stream you missed first. Not like within a 24-hour time period. At least that's the wording that I interpret from it. I mean, it literally says right there, yeah, you have exactly 24 hours from when the first stream missed ended to complete your recovery. This window gives you flexibility while maintaining the meaningful nature of watch streaks. Yo, Heartbreak 1, thank you. Damn it, Twitch, why did you take away our streak? I wonder, has it always been? Because I know previously, if you missed a stream, there was just no way to recover your watch streak at all. Like, there wasn't even a way for you to recover your watch streak at all. But, yeah. No saving streaks for channels that don't stream every day. Yeah, this is a good step because I remember there was a point in Twitch where you couldn't save your watch streak at all. So this is a step. I would definitely like to see it bumped up to like 2, maybe 3 days, you know, of like whenever the first like stream went kaput. You know, because I mean, Twitch says this feature recognizes that life happens and you shouldn't lose weeks or months of dedication because you missed one broadcast. Like, Twitch is on the right track. I feel like it needs to be bumped up to at least like 48 hours, though. Give people 2 days. I would say. 24 hours is a good start. It's better than nothing. Don't get me wrong, but 48 hours, yeah. Also, it's not like I even got a notification that said, hey, you missed your streak, watch the VOD, or you didn't recover the 24 hours your streak has ended, which happened to me on another stream because of my own mistake, but here it was just Twitch. Oh, you didn't even get, yeah, you should have gotten the inbox notification. Yeah, you should have gotten the inbox notification at least, where it was like, hey, you missed this streamer's VOD, you know, watch something from them within 24 hours, because I get that from my notifications inbox every now and then with like with like whichever streamer who I may like watch, you know, every other day or like on again and off again when like, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, if I build up a streak of 3 streams and then, you know, like I'm not able to like catch it or whatever, I normally get that notification. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't give that to you. Jeez, man. Yeah. Would get the on Walmart brand micro micro SDX as the SD card for your Switch 2. It's what I use, and they're cheaper. They are the cheaper option compared to other brands. I gotcha. Usual Twitch? Yeah, usual Twitch. Yeah, so it's a mixture. You didn't get the notification either. Yeah, dude, what the fuck, Twitch? Ah, that sucks, man. That sucks. I mean, obviously, you know, watch streaks aren't like it sucks though. It sucks. It sucks that Twitch didn't do its part whenever like technical issues happen or like something like that, you know? It didn't even give you guys the notif. That's the yeah, Krongo, yeah. Also, Twitch, you're constantly eating our points, right? Yeah. Yeah, that whole, that sucks, man. See, did I scroll up here? Could it have been Twitch then? Yeah, it was, well, it was definitely on Twitch's part for not giving you guys the notification that, like, if you had more than 3 streams watched on my channel, that it was like, hey, you know, it's whatever, you know? So yeah. Yeah. Am I one of the few that got to keep their watch streaks? Wait, Fuzon. Wait, guys, look at the chat. Look at the chat on the left there. Why is the twith icon over the wide dude icon for Fuzon's message there? Wide dude twith. Wide twith. Wide twith. I like that. Wide twith. But yeah, so yeah, that sucks all around, man. That sucks all around, man. Man. Big stretch. You got the notif, watched a clip to save my streak, but it got bombed anyway. Did you get the note? Because it sounded like on the Twitch help page, you should have gotten a notif for when your streak was saved as well. Because I mean, I've had an instance where, like, I remember specifically, it was with one of Skyfox's streams. I specifically remember this. It was from a while ago. I want to say this was before, I forget when exactly Twitch implemented the whole save your streak within 24 hours kind of thing. But I remember I tuned into Sky's stream and Twitch just utterly refused to update my watch streak. And like, I remember refreshing the page. Like every now and again to see if my watch streak will like go up, and it just never did. So I had my streak reset back to 0 after a certain point. Which, I mean, yeah, I was annoyed in the moment, but like, you know, I don't want to come off as like, my watch streak, you know, like, you know, I wasn't like throwing things at the wall, you know, that my watch streak got interrupted. Was it annoying? Yeah, I won't deny that, but you know, at least for me, at least, you know, the watch streak ending, while annoying, obviously wasn't the biggest deal in the world, you know? So, the streak saver thing has always been hit or miss for me. I've watched a 10-second clip and it triggers, and I've watched an entire VOD and it didn't. Classic Twitch, man. Classic Twitch, bro. Classic Twitch. Twitch notifies you when you saved a streak, yeah. Most of the time it forgets to send that notif, though. At least there, parentheses S. A few of us that got to keep our streaks, but it still sucks. Yeah, dude, yeah, it sucks for everyone else, man. I'm so sorry for everyone else's, like streak that, like, yeah, dude, sorry that, like, everyone's streak, like, ended. Like I said, I didn't even think about like people's streaks until after I went live again, and I'm like, oh shit, you know? Because like I remember being like, oh well, like surely they'll get like the notif from Twitch or something, right? That was my mistake. I assumed Twitch would be a perfectly functioning website that has no issues whatsoever. That was completely my bad. I made the fatal mistake of putting trust in Twitch. That was, yeah. Yo, Adventure Awaits rolling on in. It is good to see ya. Hope y'all are doing it. So yeah, if anyone joins in today and you notice that your watch streak got fucked with, 80 straight streak from Chew. call me an idiot. Ah! Ah! Welcome on in though, Chew, the loafiest loaf that has ever loafed. Chat, observe the loaf. Observe the loaf. Observe the loaf. Twitch taketh and Twitch taketh and Twitch taketh. Yeah, not even giveth, not even giveth. Twitch just takeths. Yeah, not even giveth. Or like whenever Twitch does giveth, they do so in like a very convoluted or fucked up manner. Twitch trying to be a functional website challenge impossible. Instructions unclear, can't find loaf. Chew is streaking, ah! But yeah, so again, if anyone like joins in midway through and like you realize that your watch streak has been like reset or something, it was because of the technical issues that we ran into on Monday, paired up with, it sounds like Twitch just didn't let people know that like they missed a stream or anything like that, you know? So like it's, Twitch being a classic, Twitch being a classic, you know, classic thing, man. Ugh. Managed to keep my streak somehow. Oh, yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, there you go. 1, 2, 3, Vor. Press 1 for Thunder is cute. Press 2 for Bottomus. Press 3 for Thunderous is streaking. Press 4 for Vor. 1, 2, 3, Vor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, Vorchu. 1, 4. I like how everyone is at least pressing 1. Like Kyril specifically skipped over 2 and 3, but Kyril still included 1. Kyril is still including lies and misinformation and hee-hee-ha-has. I mean, as is with everyone else. Adventure Away, Tiny, everyone else is posting 1. Currently weather watching right now, and I guess Mother Nature just decided that Central Illinois was 48 hours away from a nuclear war. Oh, is it like super hot? Is it getting super hot all of a sudden for you? 1 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3 3. My name is not Forchu. You're all banned. Because you're the cutest fulf on twith.tv. I mean, whatever knockoff website, there's twith.tv. Chat, maybe twith.tv? Maybe twith.tv. Thank you, Fuzon, thank you. Maybe twith.tv is a more functioning website. Maybe twith.tv is a more functioning website. Mayhaps, maybe. Mayhaps, maybe. Well, you know what? Well, no, okay, so I was thinking, okay, so chat, I promise we'll get to Ace Combat Zero here. I'm running through another scenario about, like, the watch streak thing, and like, I know I shouldn't be, like, if we're being real for a second, here, like, you know, like, watch streaks are cool, but, like, nobody should be getting, like, legit upset that, like, their watch streak died or something like that, right? Like, obviously, you know, I totally get, like, why people would be, like, annoyed by it or something like that, you know, but you know, like it's like the whole thing with like some people taking channel point bets way too seriously, and that's why I hardly ever do gambas for my channel, is because some people take fake internet points way too seriously. You know, I wouldn't want someone taking like watch streaks that seriously as well, especially when I've always had the open door policy of like, you can come and go as much as you want, you know, like I am not owed anyone's time, you know, I'm not owed anyone's time. There's no like wink wink nudge nudge, hey, you have to stay, like, kind of thing. I've always had that open door policy and whatnot. So yeah, so if it sounds like I'm obsessing over the whole watch streak thing, don't worry, I'm not, you know, but like, I'm still running through scenarios in my mind. I was gonna say, like, maybe because like there was like part 1 of the stream, essentially. Part 1 of the stream before the disconnect happened, and then there was part 2 essentially where I unplugged the router, plugged it back in, but I didn't connect before the disconnect protection happened, so that counted as a second stream. And then there was like part 3 once I realized what was going on with the internet thing. But even then, Twitch says 24 hours from the first stream missed. So I was about to say, oh shit, well maybe because I did like an immediate follow-up stream, did that like void the 24 hours or something like that, you know? Did that void the 24 hours? But no, 24 hours from the first stream missed. So a streamer could go live, like if you make it to like the first stream, like if a streamer streams 3 times a day and you make it to their first stream, you miss the other 2, you have 24 hours from when the first stream ended. It doesn't matter Twitch is not concerned with streams 2 and 3. Twitch is not concerned with streams like 2 and 3. They're just concerned with the first one. So yeah. Why is there a VOD? Why is there a VOD from yesterday? I never went live yesterday. What do you mean? What do you mean yesterday? Hold up, I'm checking. What do you mean yesterday? What do you mean yesterday? What do you mean yesterday? We're gonna hear Double Thunder for a second. What do you mean yesterday? What do you mean yesterday? No, I only see the current like in progress VOD. And then the two in progress the 2 parts from and then the 2 like in progress the 2 parts. Oh god. Here. Videos. Here, let me go to my thing here. The voices. So this is what I see. This is what I see. I see the current VOD that's in progress from 36 minutes ago. And then there's this one from 2 days ago. My Twitch says there's a VOD for Monday and Tuesday. Really? There are 2 parts? Yeah, part 1 here, and then part 2 when the disconnect thing. So I deleted the like second part where I was like, oh shoot, maybe I might have to call it a stream there and whatnot before like I realized what was happening with the internet struggle. The second part says yesterday for, really? It says yesterday for you too? It says 2 days ago for me. Really? Nope, it says yesterday on my end too. Really? Really? It's a, hold on, I'm curious. Let me see something. Okay, what if I open up an incognito tab and I go to my Twitch page? Will it say yesterday? If I go to twitch.tv and then I look up Thunderous Fulf. I go to here, then I go to here, then I click on videos. No, even when I'm in an incognito tab logged out, it says 2 days ago. That is so bizarre. What if I click on here?
Domino's best deal ever.
I could go for some Domino's right now, I won't even lie. Interesting, no, it says, it still says 2 days ago for me. I wonder, Twitch, can you make sense as a fucking platform? Oh my God. Can you make sense as a platform, Twitch? Please. Please. For me, it says 2 days ago as well. So yours says 2 days ago, Rava Wolves is 2 days ago, time zones. Maybe, that's what I was thinking, but I know there are people in my time zone as well. And it says yesterday for them too, so I don't know. Thunder and I have basically the same time zone, except when daylight savings. Monday and Tuesday, innit? Twith. Yeah, like, ugh, God. God, man. God. I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, the main thing is that my channel was not actually live yesterday. I mean, it's not like someone like stole my stream key or something like that. I was concerned for a split second that like someone had gotten my stream key and like I went live yesterday and I just didn't know. That's what I was concerned about when I read, yo, it says that you were live yesterday. I'm like, what? Because I never stream on Tuesdays. What? What? But okay. So I mean, yeah, Twitch is. Twitch. Yo, Dracip, welcome, by the way. I don't think I said your hello yet. Yo, Wolfie, welcome. Hey, chat, hope y'all are well. We're hanging in there. We're doing some, like, not troubleshooting, but, like, we're reflecting on, like, previous events, essentially, is what's happening. Here, let me scroll up here. I'm not upset about it. It sucks that my streak is gone, but I can always build it back up later. Exactly. Yeah. Like, obviously, you can feel the, like, raw human emotion of, like, oh, man, the streak is gone. Boo. But if you let that legit, like, ruin your day or something like that, then I would say you're probably taking things, like, a bit too seriously, Again, like I said earlier, it's like the whole how some people are like so feral over like the gambas, like unreasonably like attached to like fake internet points is like, come on, man. Like, bro, the fucking people, the people who are, I don't know, Just some people. Speaking on experience from like making like gambas and everything, like the vast majority of people, you know, for like Whiskey String, for instance, the vast majority of people are fine. But, you know, every once in a while you'll run into, or like you'll see someone in chat, you know, that are like being like on the mod's ass about it. And they're like, okay, bro, chill out. It's just fake internet points. Calm the hell down, man. You know? Also weather watching, but Rava, are you just permanently swapping your apostrophes with parentheses now? My day is ruined. There's only one solution. The big solution. Payout now. I mean, what the fuck? Why are you nuking the stream? Incoming. Yo, Jinx, speaking of you saying that you're like sitting next to like a nuclear warhead. What the fuck? Ah! The big solution. Everyone run! Chat, run! Chat, run! Hurry! Hurry, run! It's parentheses as a possibility. No! My clothes got burned off too. I did tell you that you were parenthesis T, that you weren't. You forgot the N. Minor spelling mistake. You forgot the N for weren't. You weren't getting away from this for a while. No, I'm sorry. Thunder was the one who was 48 hours away, or whatever it was. 48 hours away. Yeah, 48 hours away. Thunder, I ate the nuclear radiation and now I'm glowing green. Please help me. That is, I'm afraid I can't help you there. Chat, we have sat here yapping for long enough. We've sat here yapping for long enough. I do believe it is time for us to get back into Ace Combat Zero to knock out an achievement or two. We are at 91 out of 120. Let me pause the lo-fi music here. Pause that. Pause that. Yeah, we're good. Okay, there we go. Yo, Jippy the dog, welcome, good to see ya. Thunderhawks retrospective when? Fun fact, if you sort my videos on YouTube from oldest to newest, aside from the return to YouTube video where I talked about why I decided to come back to YouTube after the COPPA scare, if anyone remembers the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act scare of late 2019, early 2020, when it almost seemed like, because of how vague the FTC's guidelines were around like what was classified as kids content or not, creators would be fined up to $42,500 per video and everything. So I'm like, fuck this, I don't need that. So I wiped my YouTube stuff that I'd built up to that point clean. So aside from the return to YouTube video, my very first video ever since I returned to YouTube was, or is, I should say, because it's still up, is a Hawks retrospective, actually. A Hawks 1 retrospective and then a Hawks 2 retrospective. Heine, no. I know I said Hawks 2. Heine, no. Playing Pokemon Platinum, and I'm going into the Cynthia fight. Pray for me. Oh, for real? Yeah, for real. Yeah, dead ass. It's not... Then again, you know, take this with the fact that like, I am my own worst critic. But my editing standards and my commentary and all of that were dog shit back then. Like, I put effort into a video, but I sound so monotone. I let, like, my breathing, you know, remain. Like, nowadays, I'll, like, cut out the moment where I go, or, you know, like, as I'm gaining my breath to say a new sentence in the script. I left that in on there, and, like, my voice is very monotone. The gameplay itself is fine. Like, it's not like the gameplay is, like, at 240p, but, like, my editing standards have risen considerably since then. So if you or anyone else goes to watch that retrospective, just bear in mind that video is it 6 years old? Is it 6 years old now? Hold on. Wait, I actually want to see. Hold on. When exactly did I? It was June or July, I think. Oldest. Why personality matters. Tom Clancy's Hawks review. 23K view. Okay, 5 years ago. So it's still 5 years ago. When exactly did I upload it, though? July 14th. Dude, in less than a month, this video was going to be 6 years old. Damn. Holy shit, bro. Damn. Damn, that's nuts. That is crazy. Hawks 2 demo at Best Buy is a core memory of mine. Shall still leave and put it on in the background for the view count. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Should Thunderous use his paintbrush tail to make art? Outlook not so good? No! Thunder's underwear is radiation proof. Oh, rip to Chippy the dog. Rip to Chippy the dog. Skip it. Yeah, of course. I remember being a younger teen and playing Hawks 1 all the time because I couldn't stand Assault Horizon anymore. Bottomus, unshrimp. Unshrimp. Oh, I shall unshrimp. Okay, I shall unshrimp. Thank you. And have your water from my redeem pre-nuke. Do a self-care so you don't pass out from yapping. Wait, that slowly bringing up the knife emote is so good. I like that. Thunderous, if chat is gonna call me Vorchu, you are now bottom. I don't think that's how that works. I just have a hunch that is not how that works. Let me pull up retro achievements to figure out what specific achievements we shall be going for today. Verify that you are human. Yo, chat, there is a, oh my god, I forget how old, like, how many years ago Hey Fizzy J posted this artwork, but there was an artwork that Hey Fizzy J posted. Hey Fizzy J being the artist who made my my PNG that you see on the screen, and my go-to artist for a number of like commissions and such. Hey Fizzy J made some art where it's Glamrock Freddy at a computer, and then he gets to like the CAPTCHA like I'm not a robot test, and then he's like sweating and he's like, Gregory, I need your help. He just goes Gregory ... as he looks in fear. He's like, ah, fuck. So what all do we need to go for? Here, we'll probably go for the Mirage 2000. We'll probably go for this one. I'm not going to try to pronounce that in French because I will terribly fuck that up. Mirage 2000D, hard or above, mission 10, night. Shoot down the Bergtabe? I probably butchered the fuck out of that. Using the gun or a special weapon, then complete the mission with a score of 14,000 or more. Okay, so let's do this one because that one is not time-based. That one's not time-based. We'll see if we can knock out any non-time-based achievements because I want to give myself a little bit of a breather. All right, hard or above, it said. Mods, time out the 8-ball. Is that how it works? Very doubtful. Why? Gregory, I'm so fucked. Gregory. Got my dinner? Hey, what are you having? Nice, hell yeah. God, what's the fucking video where the voice actor for Glamrock Freddy is like, he's doing like the Among Us copy pasta or something? Gregory, I know it might be hard for you to be sus. Wait, so they want... I like how there's the option to down the enemy ace with a special weapon, but all of my special weapons for the Mirage 2000 here are air-to-ground ones. Unguided bombs, guided penetration bombs, or XAGMs. I like how there's the option for us to down the enemy ace with just the... I like the option. I like the option. So just to double check, I'll just use the gun probably. With a score of 14K or more. So just to double check, I don't have to do anything special for that ace to show up, right? Campaign must have been completed once. Okay, so he just appears after the mission update. You don't gotta do anything special. Okay, sounds good. I just wanted to double check that you didn't have to do anything special. Okay. You sent me it on Discord? Now hiring. Wanted someone that does not goon during work hours. Apply within the management. Now hiring with 3 drawn on exclamation marks. Yo, chat, real talk. Shitting and or jerking off on company time is absolutely warranted. Because, bro, do you know how much your boss is making? Like, most of the time, you know, do you know how much your boss is making compared to you? There's a reason there's the, like, rhyme, you know, boss makes $1 while I make a dime. That's while I shit on company time. That's where that rhyme comes from. Yo, Crazy Waltz. Hola. Yo, welcome. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing good. Gooning on the clock. Guided penetration. Of course, Heine would go pausers for guided penetration. Of course. Nomming on grilled chicken with rice and a bread roll? Ooh, that sounds really good. The time-based ones are low-key annoying. They can be. Yeah, they definitely can be. Yeah. Yeah. Dude, so, like, speaking of, like, doing other things while on the clock, speaking of doing other things while, like, you're on the clock and everything, I always get, like, low-key, like, miffed a little bit. I low-key get, like, pissed off a little bit whenever, like, my supervisor, whenever one of my supervisors and whatnot is, like, talking about how, like, one of my coworkers, you know, because we've had a number of coworkers over the, like, the months and the years and everything who will, like, you know, like, take, like, longer breaks, or, like, they'll take longer breaks, you know, or they'll, like, try to be, like, lazy and, like, cut corners with their job and everything and all of that. And I'll hear my supervisors being like, bro, they are stealing time, you know, they're like, you know, they're stealing time. That's, like, time theft or something like that. And it's like, bro, you, like, respectfully, you don't, like, you don't give a shit about the company, do you? Like you don't actually care enough about the company. That's, let's be real here, not paying you enough either, even though you as a supervisor are making more than me. Let's be real. Let's be real. The store that I'm working for, they don't pay you well enough. So why do you give a shit about, like, yeah, like, in the moment, like, you know, if, like, there's a bagger, you know, like a bagger, for instance, who's not, like, at a register or something like that, leaving the cashier to have to bag things on their own, you know, I can see how that could be annoying in the moment, but, like, don't give them shit, man. Don't give them shit. They don't want to be here. You don't want to be here either, because retail is hell. It's like, just ease up, man. Boss made $1 while I made a dime. That's why I shit on company time. Oh, is it made? Is it made, not make? I thought it was the boss makes $1 while I make a dime. Gooning on the clock.
Not just yet.
And same thing, potato, tomato, essentially. My first mechanic job that I worked for 6 months, I never clocked out for my lunch break. I racked up some good overtime. Fuck that time theft shit. Oop. There we go. Good job, Pixie. There you go. Yeah, like, for my, well, I mean, to be fair, like, at my place of work and everything, you are directly told, hey, because, like, at the store that I work at, if you work a 6-hour shift or longer, so like a 6 number after 6 or 8-hour shift, then you get two 15-minute breaks, or you can combine your 2 15-minute breaks to get a 30-minute lunch. I always go for the 30-minute lunch because I can actually, like, have a moment to, like, wind down a little bit and, like, have my food, you know, that I snag, like, you know, on my way to, like, the break room and everything. And all of that. So it's a bit different at like the store that I work at, because we're directly told, hey, if you're gonna go for a lunch, don't, you know, it's weird. So if you go on a 30-minute lunch, you're not supposed to clock out. Like, you are directly told, like, even by management. So it's not like you're, like, you know, sneaking by management or whatever, you know, because management is fully aware of that. But what you would call it? What was I saying? But if you go on 2:15s, you have to go to the time clock, punch out, and then punch back in when you're back from your 15-minute breaks. It's really weird. Oh god. Hey. He's turning the tide of battle in their favor. Yeah. That being said though, I have, well, Yo, V Brandy! Welcome! Yo, thank you for the shout out for V Brandy Fuzon. Hell yeah. Yo, Raiders! Yo, welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Thunderous Fulf. I am a variety game streamer who plays things like arcade flight action, first-person shooter, racing games, whatever fancies my cup of tea, whatever I'm in the mood for a given day. Speaking of arcade flight action games, we are playing some more Ace Combat Zero: The Belkan War, going after achievements through retro achievements and all of that jazz. So that's fun. That's fun. How was your stream? What were you doing? Playing some more Deltarune? Nice. Nice, hell yeah. Here, Pixie has that guy, it seems. Oh, wait, no, Pixie's turning away. No, okay, Pixie has updated his target. One that I just stole that kill from him. Cuterous Fulf. I'm not a cute. I'm not, no, stop. I'm not cute. Just cracked my back and it was very cool and good. But yeah, going back to what we were, going back to the whole like breaks and everything like and everything like that. The only time that like you would be able, the only time that like really not like punching in or out for like breaks or like, you know, like would have any sort of like would sort of have any like anything like different happen essentially is if you didn't punch out for like a 15-minute break or like whatever, you know, whatever the case, you know, whatever the case may be or something like that. You know, have I had moments where I have been given like a 5-hour shift, for instance, and so I would only have one 15-minute break, so I couldn't combine it into, so I couldn't combine two 15s into a 30, and would I have moments where like, I, you know, where I don't like punch out, you know, so I can maximize my break and like still get paid for that, you know? I will not comment on that. Okay, here, Pixie, I'm going to, here, focus on ground targets, Pixie. I don't need Pixie stealing my kill on this ace here, because we need to shoot down this guy with the gun. We can probably take one missile hit. Okay, there we go. All right, Pixie, you're free range now. Have at him. But yeah, I will not comment on that any further. My workplace doesn't like, you know, my workplace doesn't know about my like YouTube stuff anyway, but still, you know, don't want to say stuff that, you know, don't want to say stuff on record for anything, you know.
Warning, the enemy's locked on you.
He's a Fulf, claims to not be cute, cannot have both. But yeah, TLDR, man, TLDR, if anyone gives you shit, if anyone like gives anyone else shit about like time theft or like, you know, like whatever the case may be, it's like, don't listen to what they're saying, man. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do to stay sane. Especially if you're like working retail like I am. Especially, man. Especially. Oh, I also, speaking of, like, you know, especially if you're in retail, because like you have to deal with rude customers and everything. Dude, I had a moment this past weekend where, so like normally I consider myself to be pretty decent at like maintaining like composure and like remaining calm and gritting my teeth and bearing through like rude customer interactions, because, you know, unfortunately you can't just go off on a rude customer, you know, because otherwise you'll like get fired for like being rude and everything like that, you know. I mean, technically, it would be a bit harder. It would be a bit harder for you to be fired for going off on a customer, because as I mentioned before, I thankfully have a union at the store that I work at. So it would be a bit more difficult to get fired from that, because if they threatened you with like, you know, if they threatened you with being fired, you could just say, hey, well, I'm gonna go talk to the union about it. So good luck with that. So in my particular case, I mean, you know, granted, do you want to go through the whole like process of talking to the union and like having them step in to make sure that you don't get fired and everything? Probably not, you know, better things to do with your time and all, but, you know, if it comes down to it, there is that option, which is good. A union retail position? Yeah, I consider myself to be very fortunate and very lucky. I recognize how fortunate I am that, especially in the field of retail, I'm able to like be part of a union. I recognize how valuable that is. What is Silver One doing here? Okay, I guess we're both going to the altitude ceiling, sure. Pixie, get after this guy. There we go. But okay, so back to the story that I was about to tell. So on either last Saturday or last Sunday, I forget exactly which day. No, it had to have been last Saturday, because I remember like clocking in like the following day or something like that, and like management didn't say anything about it. So it was last Saturday. It was last Saturday. I'm working the customer service desk, my usual spot. I get a phone call from a customer, and the lady on the other end, she goes like, hey, I accidentally like left some groceries behind or something like that. She basically wanted to see like what could be done and everything, because she's like, I went through all the stuff. I went through all of the stuff here. I'm going to snooze the ads real quick, because I do not want ads to interrupt my story time. So I'm on the phone with her. Things start out okay. And whatnot. Things start out okay. She's like, hey, I went through my receipt, and then I went through my bag. I have like a couple items missing and everything like that. Now, normally, what you're supposed to do, like what the customer rather is supposed to do, is if there are items that you bought that are missing, that are missing and everything, what you do is you have to drive back to the store. So it's a little bit tedious. You have to drive back to the store, but you show the customer service desk your receipt, and then you go grab the stuff, and then you go to the service desk again to like show the people working there, me and like my other coworkers and everything, my coworkers and I, that you got the stuff. We give you paid stickers to make sure, that everything is all clear, and you'll be on your way and everything. So it is a little bit tedious with, with someone having to return back to the store, but at least I don't gotta like rebuy everything, right? So I'm in the process of telling that customer that. I'm in the process of telling the customer, okay, well, if you're able to come back to the store with your receipt to show us, what's missing and everything. And then like in the middle of my sentence, she goes, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she goes, I forget what she said verbatim. Like, I don't know what exactly she said, like, quote, like I can't quote her directly, but she said something to the effect of, I'm not going back there. I want, she said, I'm not going back there, all the stuff that I left behind. Keep in mind, this was the customer's fault for leaving their stuff behind. She goes, I want it, I want them like dropped off to me or something. Like she said it in a very assuming bratty tone. She was like, and you are going to drop them off for me or something like that. And I remember just taking half a second. To process what I heard. And then there was the moment where I snapped. I said, ma'am, with all due respect, I don't know why I said all due respect, because I really did not mean any respect to her. But I said, ma'am, with all due respect, I'm not going to entertain you with that fucking tone of yours. Goodbye. Close that shit on her. F-bomb included and all. She tried to call back once, and I did the shit where you lift the phone up and then immediately place it back down to hang up on her ass. I'm like, damn. I feel good. I stood up for myself. I feel good, And I remember telling my coworker about it. I remember telling my coworker about it, and my coworker was like not panicking, but he was like, "Oh, dude, you're probably gonna get written up for that. Like, especially if you said that if you said you're not gonna entertain that fucking tone. If you said the F-bomb to her, And I'm like, I'm not worried about it, because one, again, union protections. Two, even if we didn't have union protections, you mean to tell me that I could potentially be mercy fired and I wouldn't have to work retail anymore? Yeah, student loans need to be paid and shit, so that would probably suck to not have income for that for a little while. But you mean to tell me that I wouldn't have to worry about dealing with bitch-ass customers again? Shit, bro, fire me all you want, Fire me all you want. Like, I was not worried. I still am not worried, And, lo and behold, I clock into work the next day. Management doesn't say a word. So I don't know whether that rude, entitled customer, complained to a corporate or not. But even, it was that, I haven't heard anything back. So, and even if I do hear anything back, they'll probably, I can easily take a write-up, because I'm probably going to be leaving that store in a couple months anyway to pursue the firefighter stuff, because I've got a rough timeline on, when the firefighter applications, open up for me, and, what the training pipeline will be like and all of that stuff. So yeah. Damn, ooh. I need some tips from you to deal with that. Bruh, is drop off a service your place even does? So there is a pickup department. There is a pickup department at the store that I work at where we take online orders. There's a pickup department, and I do believe we do actually have like a delivery service of like not like DoorDash or like, you know, Uber or like Uber Eats or whatever, like from like the company itself. I'm pretty sure that like granted, it's not like we have the same reach as like Amazon or whatever, where it's like nationwide or whatever, you know. It's dependent on like the store's particular like location and region and whatnot, you know. Like we can only go a certain distance, you know, but I'm pretty sure we do. So like so when the customer when the customer demanded that like we drop off the stuff to her, like we do have a delivery service, I'm pretty sure, again, you know, like from within the company, not DoorDash and whatnot. But like even if I wanted to help her, like even if she was really polite about it, I wouldn't know if we could have done that. I don't know like what the process is for like a transfer of an in-store order to a delivery order would be. Like, even if this customer was like really sweet about it, I don't even know if we could have done that for her. But like, with how rude she was acting, I wasn't even gonna entertain the idea. Yeah, I'd hang up on her ass again 11 times out of 10, bro. Chat, we do have an ad break incoming in about 5 seconds. Let me get the lo-fi music going here. We'll wait to do the next mission. Wait to do the next mission until the ad break is done. Let me swap over to my just chatting screen here while we wait out the ads. Oh, excuse me. Snapped. Yeah, it's snapped. Wait, why are you calling me an idiot? What did I do? Why are you calling me an idiot? What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What was I gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna do this. Yeah, let me got that to there, then that to here. There we go. There are 7 TV emotes that should be universal but aren't. Is Thunder the cutest one here? Yes, definitely. Boy, bullshit. Boy. Let's do that. Sorry, I'm taking care of something real quick here. What do we got? 38 seconds left already. All right, there we go. 13 seconds left. Don't say facts. Fuzon, don't say facts. What are you doing? Chat, welcome back from the ads. Welcome back from the advertisements. Hey, there you go. 8,520% cute. There we go. For Fuzon, I like that. Speaking of shit customers, our shop has a customer with a shitty Jeep Wrangler. Dude burnt his clutch completely out 7 months after we put a new clutch in and wants us to warranty it as if he didn't ruin it. My boss ended up getting into a shouting match on the phone with him, Lamau. Some people are just the worst, man. Some people are just the worst, man. It is, yeah. Dude, I talked about it before. Like on the note of like dealing with like customers and like retail and everything. Well, here, actually, before I finish that thought, let me pause the lo-fi music. Let me get back to Ace Combat 0. And let's figure out, oh, I closed the retro achievements tab. I'm a fucking dork. I'm a fucking goob. Hold on, let me scroll down here. Let me figure out the next non-time limit one that I want to do, because I want to take a break from the time limit ones. So, okay, we could do extremely huge fly swatter. So this one seems like it'll just take time more than anything. After all major targets are revealed, complete the mission by attacking aircraft only. Pixie is allowed to attack ground targets. Okay. So this one will just be, like, a little bit tedious in terms of, like... the aircraft, but like we won't have the pressure of a time limit or anything. Oh, or is there, hold on, there might be a cap to the spawn count. Mirages should be the first target. If you ignore them, there's a chance that allied fighters will shoot them down and leave the mission incomplete. They actually spawn right on top of one another, but don't activate until the player gets within their render distance. Oh. Okay, so the challenge, maybe I might do another one. Okay, if that one, okay, if there's a spawn cap limit for the enemy fighters, then I might, Dragon Slayer, in one session and without using special weapons, that's right, that one takes a minute. ADFX-01 Morgan, normal or above, mission 17, destroy one of the V2 control devices and its locks with one swift slash of the tactical laser system. Okay, well, let's probably do swordsmanship next, actually. Okay, no comment, so it seems like this one will be pretty, well, I probably shouldn't say that sentence out loud, because if I say that, then it'll be anything but straightforward. Okay, so here's the one we'll do next. Swordsmanship, ADFX-01 Morgan, normal or above, mission 17, destroy one of the V2 control devices and its locks with one swift slash. One of the V2 control devices and its locks with one swift slash. Okay. I wonder how precise the slash needs to be. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But going back to what I was saying, normal or above, it said. But going back to back to me finishing my thought. Back to me finishing my thought and everything. I mentioned it. I mentioned it sometime last week, I'm pretty sure, but I'll mention it here again. So for anyone who doesn't know, at my retail job, I work weekends. I work Saturdays and Sundays. Because I have my Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays off for like my stream/gym days. We'll rock the pixie skin. We'll rock the pixie skin for this one, with one swift slash of the tactical laser system. If I remember right, the tactical laser system here for the Morgan does not last as long as the tactical laser system does for the Falcon. So that's probably another challenging aspect of like having to get all the V2 locks and the module in one strike. So we'll see. We'll see. But you know how like 4th of July, with like 4th of July coming up with it being with it, you know, in a couple weeks from now, we're past the halfway point for June and everything. Bro, I'm gonna have to work on 4th of July. It's a fucking Saturday. I'm gonna have to work on 4th of July and it's gonna suck, bro. No time and a half will like make working 4th of July worth it. I'm not looking forward to that. I'll do it though. I'll do it, and I mean, I will take the time and a half, sure. I'll do it and I'll take the time and a half, you know, but like, I will take the time and a half knowing that it's not worth it. God, I can already imagine the amount of like alcohol that's gonna be like bought on that day and everything. Bro, rip to anyone working the self-checkout stations, because with the self-checkout stations, if there's someone who buys alcohol, you have to go to the station, you have to go to the specific self-checkout lane, you then have to like scan your little badge there in order to bring up the like menu and everything. You then have to ask the customer to pull their ID out, and like some customers are like really paranoid about having their some customers are really paranoid about like, you know, having their ID scanned. Like they're unironically, we have had a couple people who like refuse to like pull their driver's license, their ID out of their wallet because they're worried about the government tracking them if their ID is scanned at a self-checkout lane, when like they do they not realize that like, yeah, so that's the challenge. It's because the laser is shorter lasting. That's the challenge. That's the challenge. The laser is shorter lasting, so. Oh, and it doesn't help. The hitboxes are really weird too. It doesn't help. Some customers are super dumb. Yo, Coulson Fox. Yeah, some customers unfortunately are. Okay, so figuring out the hitboxes and the angle of attack. That's gonna be the challenge for this one.
Calm team, keep low to the water on your approach to Avalon.
Yeah, so it's yeah, you know. And by the way, I don't want me saying lots of alcohol purchases to be like taken out of context and everything. I don't personally drink, but I've always said this: as long as you drink responsibly, I don't care what you spend your money on or like what you drink or like, you know, however you choose to spend your free time and everything. The main thing that I care about is as long as you're doing it responsibly, as long as you're not like endangering someone else's life by like, you know, drunk driving or like getting into fights or anything like that, you know, as long as you're not drinking too much. I don't give a shit what you spend your money on or what you drink and whatnot, you know. It's just that processing alcohol, especially at like self-checkout stations and like even with the regular like cashier lanes as well, is a bit of a pain, you know. The government's gonna track my government-issued ID. Oh, no. Yeah, like, do they not realize that, like, they can already do that with our phones? Do they not realize that, like, they're God. My cat just turned my computer off. Oh, no! Oh, no! Sometimes I wonder how certain people operate on a day-to-day basis without, like, accidentally falling off a cliff. Dude. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I've told this one. It's been a minute since I've told this one. Wait, hold on. Hold on real quick. I'm gonna see if I can lock in. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can lock in for this one. Dude, that's tough. So, dude, you gotta get the hitboxes. You gotta get the hitboxes just right, and it doesn't help that like. It doesn't help that the hitboxes are weird. Ooh! Ignore the fact that I was about to crash into a wall there. But you know, okay, so this customer will always stand out in my mind. Speaking of like, how does this customer operate on a day-to-day basis without like falling off a cliff, like you said, Coulson Fox? I had a customer, I was working the SCO lane, I was working the self-checkout lane, and this guy, he like waves me down and everything from like my self-checkout podium, and you know, and I see that he's on the checkout screen where you have to select your, you have to select your payment method and all of that. So I'm like, hey, what can I help you with and whatnot, you know? I kid you not, with the dude's, so the dude had his card in his hand. The dude had his card in his right hand, and he points to the screen that says card, cash, gift card, you know, like all of the different payment options that you can do, you know. And he gestures to the screen with his free hand, with holding it, so he has his card in one hand, he gestures to the screen with his free hand, and then he goes, hey, which one do I pick? This dude went, which one do I pick, while holding his card in his hand. And creaky chair. And I remember this was another moment where like I consider myself to be pretty decent at you know, making sure that I don't like let the what the fuck are you doing kind of energy slide and like let the customer see or hear that. But this was another time where like the amount of stupidity that like was just blasted upon me, I couldn't handle it. And so I stand there for like a second or two. I stand there for like 1 to 2 seconds, and then I go, card. You use card. Here, let's ignore this first one. Let's ignore this first one.
7 minutes to V2 launch. There are 3 launch.
Hey, there we go. Swordsmanship. There we go. You just had to get, so okay, so you have to fly low for that one. You can't be flying high. That was my mistake. I was flying above it. I was flying high. So the hitbox was like fucked because I was flying too high. But yeah, so I stand there for like 1 to 2 seconds, and then I go, card. You press card. And then here's the part where I like slipped up. I don't know if the customer heard me, but I said it loud enough for them to hear it. So I don't know if they just willingly chose to like ignore it, or if like they realized after asking the question how stupid they sounded. And so they were like, yeah, you know what? I'll take that. I went card. You press card for card in a very sort of how fucking dumb are you? This should be obvious to you kind of tone. Like very smart ass like. And again, I don't know if the customer didn't hear me, if they were ignoring me, or if they did fully hear me, but they realized how stupid of a question it was to ask. So they're like, you know what? That's fair. I'll take that on the chin. Like, whatever. I don't know what happened, but like, yeah, yeah. Oh boy. There should be a workers clause where you're allowed to cocoa melon directs to a customer in retail. Does that mean like you cuss them out or like you fist fight them or something? You're allowed to cocoa melon directions. Am I having an r/whoosh moment? Oh no, am I missing a reference? I'm sorry, Jinx. Oh no, I'm sorry. I can't hide my disappointment with people anymore. It's a problem. One of the this is online slang I'm familiar with. Cocoa melon. Hold on. Wait. Is it? Hold on. Cocoa melon directions. Urban Dictionary. Hold on. I'm learning today. Cocoa melon directions. Wait. I don't. One I'm unfamiliar with. It's the way you explain to the customer, like you have to do. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, do you mean, okay, so, I mean, this is the AI overview, so I'm going to take this with a grain of salt. Term Cocomelon itself generally refers to the immensely popular Wikipedia Cocomelon 3D animated children's YouTube channel known for nursery rhymes, which parents and critics sometimes associate with overstimulation. Oh, so I don't know if that's like, I don't know if the children's YouTube series and, you know, having to explain to people like their children or something like that. I don't know if that has any correlation, but that was just what popped up when I typed in Cocomelon directions Urban Dictionary. I don't know if that has any correlation. And again, it's the AI overview, so take that with a grain of salt. But, oh, let me get the lo-fi music. It's like breaking it down Barney style. I love you. You love me. We're a happy family. I think that's how the song went. I don't know. I know the I love you, you love me part. The smart ass retail stories are pretty fucking funny. I wish I had, well, I don't know if I should say I wish I had more, but in terms of like being able to tell like stories to you guys for like story time stuff, whatchamacallit, I guess I do wish I had more, but like I don't have any like super crazy out there stories. Those are really the only two super crazy out there stories that I can like think of in terms of like, oh shit. I'm low key, oh god, I'm running out of non-time based ones. We could do Ace Rush. You know what? Let's see if we can knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Ace Rush and Torn Ribbon. Complete the special mission, the Gauntlet, on normal difficulty or higher. Complete the Gauntlet on Ace difficulty with Mobius shot down after dealing with the Espada team in 60 seconds without using the tactical laser system or multi-purpose burst missiles. Can we do a 2-for-1 kind of thing? So without using the tactical laser system. So Ace difficulty, we'll do the Gauntlet. We'll see. We'll see. Complete the Gauntlet on Ace difficulty with Mobius shot down after dealing with Espada team in 60 seconds without using the tactical laser system or multi-purpose burst missiles. You know what? Let's have 2 Mobiuses. Let's have 2 Mobiuses for this one. We'll have Mobii. Because I think in this instance it wouldn't be Mobiuses. Similar how you wouldn't say cactuses, you would say cacti. I'm assuming it's Mobii. I have a ton from working retail in Seattle. That was hell. I'm trying to think, are there any other, like, major ones? Are there any other major, like, stories that again, not really. Because those are really the only 2 in, like, recent memory that I can think of. Like, one of those literally happened to be last weekend, and then the whole, like, I mean, granted, it's been a little while. Oh, wait, I have another one. I just thought of another one. Okay, so this one didn't happen to me directly. This one didn't happen to me directly, but it did happen to a coworker of mine, and I remember the coworker telling me this story, and I just thought it was hilarious. So the coworker was working the SCO station, another instance of the self-checkout, you know, being fucking weird. Another instance of self-checkout being just the absolute greatest, you know, sarcasm. But what was I saying? So he's working the SCO station, and there's this one customer who is like weighing their produce. Like, they have a weighed produce item and everything. Because you know how, like, with produce items, you have to either weigh it or like key in how many of that thing you're buying depending on what specific produce item you're getting. It was a weighed item. And I kid you not. So you know how in retail stores, you know, like the produce, like veggies in particular, for instance, will constantly be like sprinkled with water and whatnot, right? So the customer, so after, I think it was after they bought their groceries, I'm pretty sure it was after they, well, I forget if it was before or after off the top of my head, actually. I won't say whether or not it was before or after because I can't remember for sure. But regardless of the timing, the customer was concerned that the little bit of like sprinkler water that was in like the produce bag that she had like bagged her like whatever it was in, she whatchamacallit, she was like, hey, I'm not being overcharged, right? The little tiny ass little speck of water essentially that was in the bag, like my coworker like tested it as well. Like after that lady like checked out, after the lady checked out, my coworker went and like tested it. The little thing of water didn't even add like 0.1 pounds or something like that. So like, and what was funny was that, funny / disappointing was that the lady was like being a bit rude about it, and so my coworker was being a bit of a smart ass, and he was like, well, if you're so concerned about it, you can dump out the water, you know, like outside, like onto the sidewalk or something. Shh, bro, this lady, she was fucking livid. She was livid at that suggestion, bro. She was livid that she played the fuck around and find out game and actually fucked around and found out by being stupid. Also, Zero kicking in, let's go! Yo, first time chat from Maxi. One of the 3 Ace Combat games that got me emotional. Dude, same. Ace Combat Zero is my personal favorite Ace Combat game of all time. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, this dude is dodging missiles. Bro is in the fucking Matrix. All right, you really want me to shoot you down with a cannon that bad? Good lord, dodge like 10 different missiles. It's just water weight. Yeah, and like for some reason she was really... He's spin! And for some reason, this customer, this lady was just I don't know. Yeah. Oh, God, dodge the missile. I don't know. He's spin. The most maneuverable MiG-31 ever. Jeez. Welcome to Ace Combat, where even the flying brick can become a high-speed super plane. Well, not. I mean, even in real life, in real life the thing was built for speed, but it wasn't meant to turn very well. That's why it's called the flying brick. Where even the Foxhound here can become a super maneuverable plane. There we go. That's probably more reflective of the what the fuckness of Ace Combat. Oh, you know that second missile hit, game. Come on. Oh, one downside to flying the Raptor is that the way the missiles are deployed can be a little weird. How did both of those miss? Also, retail nightmares. I know all about it. Oh, you work retail too? Oh, fellow retail worker, I am right there with you. I'm hoping to get out soon though. Because I've got a more concrete idea on like when applicants for like becoming the firefighter EMT open up for me and everything. I've talked about it on stream before, but for anyone just joining in, I currently have aspirations to become a firefighter / EMT. So I'm hoping that I can actually like make it. You know, it's one thing to like know when applications open and everything, but it'll be a whole nother deal to like pass the training and make it, you know? All right, this is the super maneuverable dodging pattern where all of my missiles, there we go. You could always swap to the only full still. I mean, I could. To be fair, yeah, my student loans will need to get paid somehow. All right, so within 60 seconds from when Espada shows up. Okay, so we gotta make this quick. Oh shit, I got Espada too. Holy shit, I didn't expect those XMAAs to hit at all. Ooh, okay, here we go. Do we get Mobius? Do we get the Mobius spawn? I'm pretty sure he shotguns all of these guys, right? Pretty sure he shotguns Wizard. Yep, all right, here we go. Which Mobius wins? BRB, locking the fuck in. I'm pretty sure he needs more missiles too, right? He doesn't just go down in 2. I gotta keep an eye on my missile count, 22 missiles. As long as we keep Mobius, the fake Mobius, I'm the real Mobius. As long as we keep fake, oh, never mind, we got it. That was fucking light work. Never mind. That's how you know that was the fake Mobius one. The real Mobius one would have put up 10 times more of a fight. Hey, there's Ace Rush and Torn Ribbon. I found you, faker. He's locked in. Now is our time. Yeah, that's how you know that was the fake one. I'm trying to avoid Ace Combat 8 stuff. I want to go in blind on release day. Me too. Yeah, there was someone in chat who asked like what my thoughts about like the hype surrounding what's her name? Tasha or something like that. Something like that. Like a member of like your squad and everything. And I'm like, I don't like as Tasha, yeah, there we go. As unsatisfying of an answer, as unsatisfying as an answer as this will be, I don't have like any thoughts about whether or not the hype is warranted because I'm the same. I want to go in completely blind as well. When I was a kid playing this mission, I shit a brick when Mobius shot down the Wizard Squadron. Mobius just comes up out of the shadows. He's like, yo. He's like, hey. He's like, hey, yo. He's like, hey, yo. Please, I want to go into Ace Combat 8 blind and enjoy it as is. Same. I am right there with you. I'm right there with you, man. I'm right there with you. I am right there with you. Oh yeah, I pre-ordered the Joker flight pack yesterday and was going to tell you guys in my 70 stream streak message if I had one. Like I said earlier, you are allowed to experience the raw emotions of, aw, damn, my watch streak came to an end, but don't let it get you down too much. Don't let it get you down too much. Like I said, it's the whole thing with like how some people can get way too attached to like the fake internet currency and everything for like channel points. That's why I hardly ever do gambas. It's that same philosophy with watch streaks. You know, it's like, I hope I'm not coming off as like a dick when I say this or anything like that. I'm not trying to downplay anyone's like, oh man, kind of emotions or anything like that. But like, it's a, like, I get that watch streaks, can matter to people. But again, try not to let it get you down too much, just yeah. Like I said, I hope I'm not sounding like a dick when saying that, but just as someone who's had enough with people getting way too attached and like way too standoffish over like, silly, like I gotta be careful with my wording here because I don't want to call watch streaks silly, but like just I've seen people get really just defensive and attached to like stuff where it's like, I don't know if I can word it well. I don't know if I can word it well, but yeah. Just try not to let it get you down, man. I also got the pre-order bonus only because it has 0 in it. That is a big fucking, that's a big fucking boost, ma'am. That's a big fucking boost, man. Hell yeah. Just blame Thunder and call him cute as punishment. What's this about your dick? When did I ever say dick? What? People get really serious over fake internet points. They really do, man. They really do. It's like, like I said earlier, I'm sounding like a broken record, but I'll say it again here. That is the precise reason why I hardly ever do gambas for my channel, is because I don't want to regularly start doing gambas and then come across a person who like takes a gamba so seriously that like they unironically like hate me for it or something like that, Like if they think that like a payout was like, if they think that like by technicality it should have been a payout to the doubters instead of the believers or wherever the payout went to, or if in the event that like myself or a moderator paid out the bet wrong or something like that, some people unfortunately will legitimately like get all up on a moderator's ass and be like, yo, what the fuck? Are you stupid, bro? How did you fuck that up? You got big buttons over here. How did you fuck that up, you fucking stupid, dumbass piece of shit? How are you a fucking mod if you can't be this competent to know what a fucking button? Like, some people get way too fucking attached. Way too fucking attached, Way too fucking attached. It's stupid. What else do we want? We could do Swiss Cheeser, Mission 21, MiG-21 Bisfish Bed on Ace, Mission 10 Night. Complete the mission using just a gun. So a machine gun only run of Mission 10 of Mayhem. We could do that. Oh, we could have gotten a 3-in-1. I didn't notice this achievement. We could have gotten a 3-in-1. Oh, damn. Complete the mission with Mobius shot down. Oh, so, damn. We could have gotten a 3-in-1. Boo, I could have flown the Phantom. Ah, well, let's do Blast from the Past now. F4E Phantom 2 on Ace, special mission The Gauntlet. Complete the mission with Mobius shot down after dealing with the spotted team in 60 seconds. Okay. We could have gotten a 3-for-1. Damn, well. Did I start a rant? No, not at all. I wouldn't say that like you started a rant or anything like that. No, it's just the nature of like how topics can change, like with like a Twitch stream or something like that, F4, my beloved. Oh, big stretch. But yeah, no, don't feel bad that like you like made me start a rant or something like that. It's just like I said, it's natural. It's like how topics can change like on the fly for like a stream and everything. Speaking of like things changing on the fly, I am on Ace difficulty, right? Okay, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure. Wait, yeah, that's how we got the 2-for-1. Damn it, Thunders, are you stupid? Don't answer that question, chat. That's rhetorical. But speaking of things changing and like being on the fly and everything. Speaking of that, I remember there was, I forget what special skin. Ooh, silver. We'll probably go up in the silver skin. I remember there was the one chatter. Like from Whiskey Stream when Whiskey played the demo of Star Fox, that I forget like what they said verbatim, but they were like something. It was like, I forget what they were like. I forget what they were like upset about, but they were upset about something, or no, it's not that I forgot about what they were upset about. I forget what they said verbatim. It's like they were upset about like how like stream plans changed on the fly or something like that, to where like originally, you know, before like Whiskey was made aware that the Star Fox demo was out, he was just gonna do like whatever was originally planned, and then it was the first time that this chatter like heard about it or something. And I remember Whiskey like not like I don't know if calling them out would be the right terminology, but like saying, you know, like, hey, you don't have to be here to like watch the Star Fox segment if you don't want to, or something like that. And I'm like, damn, bro, are you sure a Twitch like stream environment is like the healthiest for you? Because if you can't accept the fact that like plans and shit can just change on a dime like that, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, bro would not survive at a FurCon. Bro would not survive at a FurCon with how rapidly plans change there. Like for instance, like I had a number of panels that I wanted to go to for FWA earlier this year. Never went to any one of them because of like plans changing, of like meeting up with friends or like wanting to do other things, you know? Bro would not survive the winter. Oh, hang on. Oh, do not slot yourself in. Do not become the ham and a ham sandwich. Do not present your ass to the missile. Do not present your F4. Do not present your Fanta Mussy to the missile, Thunderous. Okay, am I the only one who sees like the little smile back there? Does anyone else see the smile like right above the engines there? Like right beneath the vertical stabilizer there? Oh God, careful. Shit, if I thought I had to be careful with my missile count with flying the Raptor, I gotta be doubly so careful when flying the Phantom here, because this thing has even less missiles. I love that smile. Oh, you see it too? It's supposed to, yeah, I know it's supposed to be like that, but every single time I see the smile, I'm like, yay, people happy. You know, the smile at the back of the F4 here should be an inspiration to us all. Even in the face of certain death, do you know how many missiles this smile has probably seen, like, come up to it? And no matter what, no matter how close to death no matter how close to death we get, that smile stays there. That smile doesn't falter. That smile does not crack. Even in the face of death, the rear of the plane is smiling. I'm in danger. F4 be like Beepo happy? Exactly, yeah. Thick old Phantom ass. You love the smile too? That's actually where the drag chute is. Oh, is that where the drag chute is? Oh, shit, I didn't know that. I didn't know about that specifically. Oh, that's cool. The more you know. Why does this emote look like you're bouncing on it? I forget who said that originally at first, but like, I can't unsee that now. I forget who said it first off the top of my head, that it looked like my Hypno emote that I was bouncing on. It was you, Heine? It was you, Heine, who said it first? Well, yeah, of course it was. Yeah, because we were like, oh yeah, of course Heine of all people would be the one to be like, oh shit, it does kind of look like you're bouncing on it. Yeah, no, that was Heine who said it first, yeah. But yeah, I can't unsee that now either. No, comrade, it is our joke. Sardo. How we doing? 35 missiles, not too bad, question mark, maybe? My fucking God, I don't know if anyone saw how close that missile was. That had to be, yeah, it was me, that had to be Heine, yeah. Damn, you ain't wrong. I don't know if that one's gonna hit. Yeah, I was gonna say that one, I don't know if that one would hit. All right, there we go. Okay, 29 missiles. Let's see if we can get a guns kill just to save ourselves some ammunition. Get a guns kill on the last Schwartz aircraft here. We got plenty of gun rounds. We got plenty of cannon rounds left, so we're okay on that front. Might take a minute, but I want to get a guns kill just to save us the ammo. I do have my semi-active still, too. I do have all of my special weapon ammo. Though, to be fair, special weapon ammo doesn't mean a whole lot against the aces, so I don't know. You bitches. No matter what stream I go to, I always be bullied. I always be bullied. I thought you liked being affectionately bullied, though. Am I wrong, Cachorro? Am I wrong? So good it could fly through the ground. Yeah, the Belkan witchcraft. I mean, to be fair, I didn't see the box. I didn't see the targeting box become like, not like transparent, but like broken in certain spots. Essentially, I don't know how else. I don't know like how to describe it. So I don't think that last Schwartz aircraft actually did go into the ground, but. Okay, we're on a time limit here. That's right. Espada within 60. Espada within 60. We gotta hurry. We gotta hurry. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Espada within 60. All right, now here comes the tough one. Here comes the tough one. All right, Mobius is gonna shotgun all the wizard aircraft here again. Music is gonna say "Ole" at any moment. Dude, I love the music here, yeah. Careful, careful, careful. We don't have the insane maneuverability of the Raptor on our side this time. Alright, let Mobius do his thing. Let Mobius 1 do his thing here. Away with you! This is my fight! I dodged it. Wouldn't expect anything less, though. Hero of the Continental War. Wouldn't expect anything less. The Grim Reaper, the Ribbon Fighter. I don't think it's even worth it to try to use my semi-actives on him. He's doing his rapid spinning. Hey, there we go. Whew. What's with the eggplant guitar time? That overshoot.
Still alive?
Very much alive and well, Pixie. There's our Blast from the Past achievement. There we go. Yo, I love the grin with the guitar time. I love that. You just got your Matchbox aircraft carrier today? Ooh, nice! Good stuff! But, wait. Oh, for that, I gotcha. I love the ace types that were in all of the Ace Combat games. Dude, like, one of the many things that I love about the Ace Squadron fights in Zero especially is how there are, like, noticeable different fighting styles. There are noticeable different fighting styles. There are noticeable different fighting styles as well. So, like Wizard Squadron, for instance, you know, with Wizard Squadron, the F-16 XLs show up first, and Wizard Squadron tries to use, like, stealth-based ambush tactics on you when the YF-23 show up later down the line. Sorcerer and Schnee use long-range attacks plus a jammer aircraft with their thing, and all of that. And there's Gelb Squadron with the prototype, like, backwards firing missiles as well. Like, there are discernible different fighting styles that make you, like, have to take into account, like, you know, the enemy formation's, like, strengths and weaknesses, and, like, you know, you need to adapt to it on the fly and everything. Especially if you're, like, doing it on, like, a blind, like, first-time playthrough and everything, and you don't know about the, like, strategies that the enemy aces use in advance. It's like, dude, it's so good. It's so good. But the most unique ones, that was in Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere, where we were Nemo, where, God, the fucking, the whole reasoning for Simon making us, essentially, in Ace Combat 3, yeah. Huh? Yes? So it's 7:48. Do we have any achievements that, like, I can knock out real quick? Or, like, at least make a couple good tries with? What do we do? What to do? What to do? What to frickin' do? Man. Yeah, I'm looking at the Miracles achievement for the F2A, the one where you have to destroy Excalibur while leaving the jammers alone. That one I'm stuck with. So, I mean, I don't know. Do not use bombs for this. I nearly tore my hair out. Get used to free firing the long range enemies, so the LASMs. Speed run the generators with missiles and take out the railway artillery with your gun, then repeat clockwise, counterclockwise. Ignore the southernmost railway until you loop back around because it's weirdly invulnerable until it stops, which takes too long. After that, you're just getting close. You're just getting so close to the tip you can blow it a kiss and fire LASMs with guns if you have time. I think in an absolute perfect world you have 6, but I have 2 to spare. If you're able to take out the tip, wailing on the base is the easy part. I don't know. Okay, there's another one here that recommends XMAAs. XMAAs work like a charm. When you're shooting at the snow globe on top, I like that. Make sure to do slow, tight circles and spam all the missiles when you're right on top of it. Got it in 3 passes and the main body in 1 pass. Interesting. Hey, here the tip. We blowing the tip? Does the achievement include completing the assault records? Yes, it does. Yeah. I can, here, let me back out real quick here. So it does include completing the assault records. I've got 2 different saves going on. I've got my main, save where I've already, 100% in the game that I'm using for the aircraft achievements, just so that I don't have to grind a second save to rebuy all of the aircraft. And then my second save I'm using for unlocking the assault records, because if you try to go after and shoot down all the aces when you already have the assault record complete, it's not going to update the achievement. So for things like all of the assault records, you have to start a new save and reshoot down for the first time, if I'm making any sense there, all of the enemy aces. So that's primarily why I have a second save for achievements like that. Do what Whiskey does with Goob Race. Do what Whiskey does with Goob Race. 1 run of Transfer Chase every stream /JK. Wait, that was a crazy ass comment. Wait, what was a crazy ass comment? Oh, the blowing the tip. Delta in Chapter 5, Amazing Digital Circus Episode 9, and Star Fox soon. We nerds are eating good. We are eating good. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. You know what? What difficulty? It's expert, I think, right? Miracles, expert or above. I mean, it's not going to make a huge difference, I guess. So, without destroying any jammers, complete the mission in less than 4 minutes. Just for the hell of it, I do not expect to get this achievement, but just for the hell of it, I want to give it 1 or 2 tries, just for the hell of it. Okay, so one strategy is to point blank it with LASMs. Another strategy is XMAAs. You don't even need to take out the rail. Okay, so just the power stations. You don't even need to worry about the railway artillery. Okay. XMAAs work like a charm. When you're shooting at the snow globe on top, make sure to do slow, tight circles, then spam all the missiles when you're right on top of it. Got it in 3 passes and the main body in 1 pass. Okay, so you gotta get good at manual aiming with special weapons. Where's the F2A? Here we go. What skin do I wish to use? Let's use this one. Okay, so they recommend that. All right. Like I said, I do not expect to get it at all, but we'll give it a shot. Chew got spoiled on 2 things from the finale because people don't know how to shut the fuck up. No! Aw, dude. Aw, dude, fuck them, man. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Fuck. You should see how cool the Matchbox Skybusters Top Gun Maverick set looks. I can take a peek at that after. Oh, you know what? Actually, let me that one. What's it called? Matchbox Skybusters Top Gun Maverick. Matchbox Sky. That's not how I spell box. Box Skybusters Top Gun Maverick. That's not how you spell Maverick either. There we go. Skybuster series. Oh, where's the Top Gun Maverick stuff specifically? Top Gun Maverick. Matchbox. Oh, that's cool. It even includes all of the cars as well. Oh, that's cool, dude. Look at that. Iceman's F-14, Maverick's F-14, the Dark Star. Ooh, the Super Hornet. Oh, this is cool, dude. Oh, that looks really cool. Yo, the P-51, the Mustang. Yo. Oh, that's cool, dude. Oh, this is cool, dude. Hell yeah. That looks awesome. Hell yeah, dude.
There's no time to talk about my personal life.
I hope those weren't huge spoilers. I don't know much else because I didn't look, but based on what I know from the rest of the show, they're relatively major plot points. And you want to know what the worst part is? Well, let's dodge Excalibur. Okay, so knock out the power stations first, then go after the laser.
Approaching enemy territory. You're in dangerous airspace. All planes, break, break. Things started.
All right, hold on. I want to see if I can lock in. I want to see if I can lock in and get it here. Eagle Eye's gonna be like, Cypher, no, take out the jammers first. What are you doing?
Destroy all jamming facilities within the perimeter. Strip Excalibur.
Can I say, by the way, can I say just how like much the boss fight here was improved in Infinity? Can I say, like playing this like stripped down version, essentially, the stripped down version here before the stripped down version here, like after having played Infinity's version of Excalibur is like, dude, it's a night and day difference.
Power facility 1 destroyed.
Okay, so here's the tough part. So the railway artillery, as far as Oi! Okay, no, okay, so you do have to shoot down the railway artillery. They say you don't have to shoot down the railway artillery, but if you get close to the front there, you get instantly cooked. Okay, let's try that again. So you do have to take care of the railway artillery. Okay.
This is crew teams number 3. Name's PJ.
One of the places I got spoiled, on one of the plot points was a large YouTube channel who covers cartoons who actively acknowledged that there are lots of people who weren't able to watch it in theaters who would have no choice but to spoiler dodge, and then proceeded to put a spoiler in the What the fuck? How fucking... So you acknowledge that there are people... So you acknowledge that there are people who can't see the show in theaters. You directly acknowledge that, but then you screw them over by posting a spoiler in the thumbnail before the film, but before episode 9 is even made available. Wow, that's stupid, dude. Yo, Pomini, welcome. Yeah, why do to that person who like actively acknowledged, hey, I know everyone can't watch it all, and then they proceed to fucking, that's stupid. That's actually so stupid of them. Yeah, exactly.
Destroy all jamming facilities.
A scummy move for sure, yeah.
Excalibur of its defenses.
Okay, I know there was that one comment who said you don't even need to destroy the railway artillery, but no, you do. You do.
Hold on, Cypher.
You do.
Destroy those jamming facilities before anything else. Damn. It's no good.
Dude, the way you can see the electricity build up around Excalibur's base as it's getting ready to fire is so freaking cool.
Power facility 1 destroyed.
All right, and then just keep on going clockwise/counterclockwise.
Electrical charges surpass maximum value.
Target confirmed. Laser emission distance has been calculated.
Here comes an attack. All planes, break. Power facility 3 is destroyed. Things are looking pretty good.
All right, there's 2.
I think we're gonna do this.
So that's 2 minutes elapsed. So, God, we're already halfway through the time, so you gotta be quick.
Yeah, buddy. Everyone's fired up and believing in miracles. If this operation goes well, we can be set for life. Railway artillery down.
Okay, that's gonna eat into my time. I didn't get it on that one pass. Fuck.
Patterns can be estimated via radar. Use your radars.
Okay. Well,
Railway artillery down. Way to go, Com-1. Bring up the enemy firepower. Cypher, they're gonna fire the laser. Pull out.
oh, there we go. That was some good hits. Okay.
All railway
That was some good hits. That was some good hits.
Take out the King's Sword now. Defending the jamming facilities.
Oh Oh shit! Hold up! Hold up! I still got 1 minute. I still got 1 minute.
It's time to destroy Excalibur.
I still got 1 minute.
For all.
We're at 1650. I got 1 more minute. Hold up.
Excalibur's power is secure, right?
Oh my god, did we just do that shit? Wait, did we just fucking do that shit?
Elimination of target. We can even see it from here. Good job.
Holy shit, wait. Hold on, I don't want to celebrate just yet. The achievement box is still at the bottom right. I want to wait to celebrate until the achievement actually pops.
Teamwork.
I want to wait until the achievement actually pops.
Welcome. It's the sweet sound of victory. Not bad for a group of misfits, huh? Well done. All planes, job well done. PJ, don't get too excited and crash, buddy. Yeah!
Yo, Foxaphonus, welcome. Miracles!
Although we didn't discover any nuclear facilities.
Let's fucking go, dude. Yo, thank you, Freddy. Thank you. Yay! Dude, holy shit. I was not expecting to get that. Literally, the only thing that I fucked up on was thinking the railway artillery wouldn't shoot me down. I don't know why I just left the railway artillery there. Dude, holy fuck. That was fucking... Yo. Holy shit. Thank God the hitbox on the middle of Excalibur is big enough. Yeah, thank God it's big enough to spray with missiles. Jersey Mike says dethroned Chick-fil-A is a top-rated fast food chain. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Yeah, exactly. Fuck Chick-fil-A. Fuck Chick-fil-A, dude. Fuck the homophobic chicken company. Fuck them. The mouse loaf. And the other piece was a social media headline. I had no choice. My blocked terms list still let it through. Wait, what's the point of your blocked terms list if it's not gonna do its job? What's the point of a blocked terms list if it's not gonna do its job? What? What if instead of rail artillery, you rail men, I meant to say. I have a channel who constantly uploads about Digital Circus. He never showed or said a single spoiler. Even when he made videos after watching the movie, he went spoiler alert at the start every time. Yeah, if you're going to do that, if you're going to upload spoiler content, at the very minimum, put a spoiler warning, man. Let me save my progress here. Yeah, Sag. And then an annoying person in another furry streamer's chat reaffirmed the first thing I alluded to. Not the streamer's fault, though. He couldn't have done anything to stop it. Ah, damn, man. Thank God the hitbox. Also, fuck Hobby Lobby. Yeah, also fuck Hobby Lobby. Yeah. Imagine Thunder blocking the word cute. Donate to homophobic organization. Yeah, wait, what did they do? Yeah, Chick-fil-A donates a considerable amount of its, like, profits and everything to, like, anti-LGBTQ plus organizations and shit. Like, it doesn't even, like, Pride Month or not, they constantly do that shit. It's really gross. They've been doing it for a while. Oh, this was a long-term, yeah, this was a long-term thing over the, yeah, this has been going on for a minute now. Something Jesus chicken, yeah. Chick-fil-A's been like that. Yeah, they've been like that for a while now. Don't give him ideas on how to deny the truth of his cuteness. Chat. It is 8:03 p.m. Wiki has gone live. I do believe it is time for us to call it a stream there. Chat, with all that being said, see the line, Thunderous? With all that being said, chat, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Chat, I have a YouTube where I post things like video game reviews and essays. That is also where you can find my stream VODs, specifically in the playlist section, as I have all of my VODs in the playlist section. They're unlisted, so that way they don't clog the main uploads. Goodness, I could not do my could not do my outro to save my life for a second there. I have a blue skin. We're gonna do that real quick. I have a blue sky, not a blue skeet, where I post things like video game. No, that's my YouTube. Blue sky is where I post things like any art commissions that I get, any video updates, any stream updates, all of that. Bottom speed. No, I refreshed the chat. None of that happened. Shush. I refreshed the chat. No such thing happened. No such thing happened. No such thing happened. Wait, refreshing the chat was pointless. It doesn't even show up because it's a command. Anything with exclamation mark as like the first thing, it doesn't even show up in the chat. Oh my god. I have an announcements only Discord server where I post I don't post anything on there. I post like pings for YouTube uploads and Twitch streams and everything on there. As the name suggests, it is announcements only though. You can't type in that in there in the server. That is intentional by design, very minimalist by design. That's just there if you want to get pings for YouTube uploads and Twitch streams, because the notification system for both YouTube and Twitch can be a little fucky, especially fucky notifications from Twitch with the whole watch streak thing and like how it didn't let you guys know, hey, do you want to save your streak? Like, again, fuck Twitch for that, man. Fuck Twitch for that, man. Blue Skeet Raid. Blue Skeet Raid. Thank you for snoozing the ads. Thank you for snoozing the ads. You post art sometimes though. I do have a Thunder art channel in the Discord server. Yeah, I need to update that actually. Now that you mention it, I need to update that. I do also. I don't have pings for that. I don't do that at everyone ping for. I don't do that at everyone ping for whatchamacallit. I don't do that at everyone ping for the art, but I do have that channel on there. Yeah. Blue Skit Raid. Rating Whiskit from Blue Skit. Wait, Whiskit, Blue Skit. Wait, I like that. I like that. Whiskit from Blue Skit. Hope y'all have a good night. Yeah, hold on, I'm just catching up on chat. I'm just catching up on chat, making sure that I didn't missing. One skit, two skit, red skit, blue skit. Chat, let's go show some love to Whiskleton. Consume the chew. He is called Vorchew for a reason. Chat, let's go show some love to Whiskleton. Let's go show some love to Whiskleton. Loud Furry versus Chat Hide and Seek. Oh, he's doing a community night. Oh shit, dude. He's actually doing a community night for the not Mecha, it's like Mechcha. I forget how you specifically say it. But it's got the two C's. And so it's not Mecha, it's like Mechcha or something like that. The Mechcha Chameleon stuff. Oh shit, that's cool, dude. That's cool. I probably won't be trying to join though. Because my non-artistic ass would be caught first every single time. I don't think I'd be able to come up with really good hiding spots or anything like that. I don't think so. I'll probably be sitting that one out. But yeah, Cummies night. Whiskit Blue Skit Raid. Whiskit Blue Skit Raid. Whiskit Blue Skit. Whiskit Blue Skit. Hey, you're all banned. Chat, let's go show some love to Whiskey. So planned for Friday. Friday, we're probably gonna do more Transfer Chase. We're probably gonna do more Transfer Chase on Friday. I'm really hoping that we can get past that like roadblock part. Wow, community night with that game, Whiskey is brave. I was gonna say, yeah. Dude, the fact that he has in his title, anyone is welcome, come is like, I don't know, man. Like, do you really want to trust Twitch chat with like open mics? Unless there's a setting, if there's a setting in game that prevents people's like mics from coming through, then it's whatever. But if there's no one there, it's like, I don't know, man. Like, it's up to Whiskleton how he wants to run his stream, but you know, I personally wouldn't take the chance of just letting anyone potentially join the lobby and begin saying slurs to like try and get the stream banned. So we'll see. Maybe there's an option in the game where you can just mute everyone and this isn't even a thing to be worried about. We'll see. I'm sure it'll still be a fun stream, though. I'm sure it'll still be a super fun stream. Let's go show some love to Whiskleton. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace out, everyone. I will see you all on Friday for some more Transfer Chase.